Well, there are few times in life where a single instant will take your breath away. And then you meet Johnny Agar, where every act he does is more incredible than his last. And he leaves you searching for words, in total amazement, catching your breath.
Oh, say, can you see?
To walk a mile in another man's shoes.
I pray, Lord, you give to all of us one more breath, one more step to finish strong all the way to the finish line.
Johnny Agar knows the feeling.
On your marks, get set, go!
You see, 19-year-old Johnny has cerebral palsy. And for the past 4 years, his father, Jeff, has pushed him over 1,000 miles and across countless finish lines.
Go get him, go get him, go get him!
For Team Agar, it doesn't matter how you start the race. What's important is how you finish.
Thanks.
This race started like any other. Captain Johnny in tow and Dad pushing behind. But midway into the first mile of St. Patrick's 5K, Johnny ditched the wheels and for the first time set out to finish the race on his own.
I thought Dad's been done so much for me. I thought I should give him a break a little bit, but it was cool because I got to experience what he experiences when he crosses the finish line.
With his family watching, each step symbolic of each day of Johnny's life. Struggle. Determination.
Holy cow.
Not letting a disability define him.
Come on, bud. You can do it. This is awesome.
Thanks.
From the get-go when he was born, you know, he struggled to take his first breath. He struggled, everything is a struggle for him. But in the end, he always has such a positive attitude. Even if he doesn't accomplish what he needs to do, his attitude always gets him through it. And I think that was a great example. It was a great example of how he perseveres and he conquers what he thinks he can't do, and he does it.
He is without a doubt an inspiration. He told his church that if he could walk a mile, then everyone else should be able to run the 3.1 mile race.
Before he ran the race, he said, you know, Mom, I just want to do this so I can inspire at least one person. And to see all those people behind him was really, really amazing.
Yeah, it was really quite touching for me to see everybody behind me, and the whole parish basically was behind me. It was awesome.
You're my inspiration.
Thank you.
If it weren't for you, I would be doing this.
Thank you, that's great.
By the time Johnny had made the turn back towards the finish line, an overwhelming crowd of support pushed Johnny towards the finish. Runners coming back from their race to see him to the end.
It's a compliment to the parish, how good it is here. It made it easier for me to do it with them behind me, so it was awesome. The encouragement is what drove me to do it.
To walk a mile in his own shoes, a lifelong dream for Johnny Agar, now a personal triumph.
It was tough toward the end. Toward the beginning, it was really, I felt really good, and but toward the end, I started to pay for it a little bit, but it was fun.
There was hardly a dry eye at the finish line. A young man's courageous journey, empowering the spirit of a community he so dearly loves, teaching all a lesson. It doesn't matter how you start the race. What's important is how you finish.
For me to experience it with him was pretty cool. One thing that I will remember forever.
Just the start of his racing journey. And what's even more remarkable is that Johnny and his dad, Jeff, their first race in the cart together was at the St. Patrick's 5K about 4 years ago. So now his first race on his own at that St. Patrick's race as well.
What a great story. You could sure see in his face how difficult that was for him to do.
That determination, though. You were not going to not let him get to the finish line. He was going to get there no matter what.
Yeah. Congratulations, Johnny. Great story. Thanks, Case.